Hello, my friends, and welcome back to our continuing blind Let's Play of Homestuck. My name is FlightlessBird. This is your story-based game channel. Today, we're continuing on with page 7355, which is the three girls reminiscing about how things all went south. Yeah, as you can see from the screen, things are going south, but really cool art styles, though. I love Carcat up here with the way they drew him. And, I mean, just look at the faces. This is really cool. I really love this art style. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started, shall we? I hope you all having a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome day today. I knew that I was the only hope for resurrection. Perhaps my cybernetic intelligence was not as flawless as I believed. In my haste to revive her, I neglected to let them know I was the only one. It was the only chance she had. If they understood the nature of my powers, they may have tempered their aggression. And if I wasn't so hurried to use those powers, I may not have let my guard down. Alas, I did let my guard down, and with it, my queen. But more importantly, my friend, who surely stayed dead. Poor Roxy. Do you suppose we should be expecting a ghost to join us too? Though, I admit, part of me feels guilty hoping she will join us in death. Ooh. I do not know. But guilt withstanding, I truly hope to see her again. Killing a dear friend while in a compromised state of mind. It's frightening to imagine having to live with that for eternity. I'd be miserable if I never had the opportunity to make amends. It's sad she died, but then, isn't it kind of sad we all died? Personally, I'm really hoping she shows up. Jane, why don't you prepare a Chulsona for as a gesture of reconciliation? It's the least you can do. Why, yes, I do believe I can make that sacrifice for the good of our friendship. Huzzah! Look at the drawing. I love the drawings here. They're really good. So getting back to the story, I take it from what you said about letting your guard down. You believe this was how you died? I'm almost certain of it. I can remember nothing beyond that moment. And if one of your friends managed to get the better of me, I have no doubt my death would have been just considering the trouble that I caused. Yeah, likewise. Do you remember who was that killed you? Not to hound you for details, but trivia like this tends to be historically important. Plus, I would like to draw the scene. Ooh. I'm sorry, my memory of the incident, well, is quite vague, but it wouldn't be surprise me if the one who dealt my fatal blow was the leader of the raid. Who killed her? Where? And with what? Let's play the game with Clue. This was the unanticipated factor. The leader was someone who was not expected to show up with them at all. The presence of this lone interloper was enough to discombobulate a scheme millions of years in the making. This hero occupied a blind spot, as much to the Condess as to my present recollection, but others much, I am sure. The hero was bold, wily, the sort of vibrant personality they needed to take such a stand. An intrepid soul who was not about to take the verdict of paradox space lying down. You see, Callie, your historical documents make no mention of the leader of this raid, because, originally, the curtains closed early on this plucky customer. But the hero was written back into our story by some inscrutable gambit of circumstance which we may never fully understand. And with that flourish of revisionism, the tide of luck turned on a shiny new dime, and all bets were off. The tilt between the friendly and the felonious was a true horse race again, a real barn burner in the brewing. Yes, there'd still be heck to pay after Jade and I made our exit, sure as sugar cubes. There'd be ashes to sift, wounds to mend, fallen to mourn, not being privy to the aftermath, I can only surmise, as well as the next gumshoe. But with respect to the fate of our comrades, of this much I am convinced. When the curtains finally closed, this time, their leader would make sure everyone was standing on the right side of them. That is to say, the side any interested onlooker would be able to witness. Ah, jeez. You're really good at telling stories, Jane? Yes, I had no idea you had such a talent. How sneaky of you to hide such a gift from me all this time. Here, here, 5 stars. I would listen again. Ah, shucks, you guys. Oh, we're back here with John? And what's next? Oh, wow. Not sure what to expect for this one. Alright, here goes. Flip. Knock her out. You can't let me kill her. Flip? That's not 6 letters. All supposed to be 6 letters, game. Flip. Talk. Wow. This is... Oh, the coin. Okay. The knights are made to stay cadavers. Certainly not the one the alpha timeline would allow. And it's flip, right? Wait! No, Trezzy, don't do it! Huh? John? Egbert, punch! Doof. Oh, like the little corner doof here. Reminds me of the 1966 Batman show. I love that show. What are you doing here? Pow! John, no! Slide. Flip. Spin. Thud. Scree. Plop. John, what have you done? Woo, that was close. Why are you here? How are you here? It's a long story, Trezzy. Don't worry about it. The important thing here is we did it. Everything's going to be okay now. Did what? I'm not really sure, actually. Oh my effing god. Well, I just clobbered Visca and knocked her out, like you said. Jeez. I hope I didn't punch too hard. This ain't Egbert. Wow, she's really down for the count, isn't she? I got a lot of extra punching practice in my fight with the skull jerk. The skull jerk. Maybe I gained a bit too much man grit for my own good. What are you talking about? Do you have any idea what you just done? Yes. I randomly appeared and knocked Visca out cold. Just like the scarf told me to. What scarf? This one? You weren't supposed to do this. I was supposed to kill her. You just doomed us all. No. I mean, well, yeah, it was supposed to go that way originally. But now it doesn't have to because of, like, weird retcon magic. And also your crazy mind schemes. Mind schemes? Yes, well, you from years in the future, just before you died, I got help from your older, possibly wiser self. You helped me come back here using the mysteries of my mind. I see, but that does not answer the most important question of them all. What? Why are you such a dork? Man, shut up. Let me see that scarf. No. Yes, give it here. No, quit it. You screwed with the alpha timeline. I want answers. Hey, I had to jump through a lot of your lame prankstery hoops to get here, okay? Plus, I saved Vriska from your backstabbing ways. So you don't need to do that for whatever stupid reason you were going to do. How about a little gratitude? Just tell me what the scarf says. I need to know what I said. Look, all it says is this list of bloody passwords and instructions, most of which are dumb pranks. Pranks? Yeah, I think so. Why would I send you back in time to play pranks? 'Cause you're a weirdo? Screw you. Wait. So you actually were the one who stole my dragon and wrote those notes? Yeah. Why? I don't know. You told me to. Probably to prevent you from screwing up your life? And you're sure you didn't just make a doomed timeline here? Um, yeah, pretty sure. I mean, this is like a fresh start from this point on. Give me the scarf. No, stop badgering me about the dang scarf. It's mine though. It has my blood on it. No, it belonged to my dear departed friend, whose her name was Future Terezi. You bastard. Look, it doesn't even say anything else. I already did everything. Wait. What? Okay. There is one last thing I have to do. What? It says I have to give you my wallet? What? Reminds me of the Doctor Who. What? 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 But I don't actually have my wallet? You don't? No. I lost it years ago. I think I gave it to... Dang it. Who was it? Liv Tyler, the bunny? Or was it that short chest dude? Ah, dang it! Why would I tell you to give me your wallet if you don't have it? I guess you realize I didn't lose it? I mean, heck, even I can't remember what items we still have half the time. Terezi, just between you, me, unconscious Visca, and that dumb clown there, this adventure has been one huge mess. What could even be so important about giving me your wallet? Actually, it says, give her your wallet. Did her mean you or Vriska? I guess it's a moot point since I guess I don't have it. Let's just call it one more small fall in your otherwise mostly stupid plan and get on with our lives. It's not my plan. Well, yes it was, or is, or was, or I mean will be. Timey-wimey. Or won't be anymore? I mean, now that we changed stuff, I don't know. It's all so confusing. Ag, shut up. Maybe if you could tell me why we need the wallet, we could make other plans to compensate. I do know. Maybe you need to capture something really big? Like what? I don't know. It's just some vague stuff that you wrote on a scarf that you wrote, not me. Chun? Ah, dang it. Who in the compatible name of my permanently hate-soiled jerk-off trousers can you possibly be here? No. I am not doing this. I am not explaining this retcon stuff again. Wait, what, huh? What the heck happened to Vriska? Is that Gamzee tied up on the floor there, with a horn shoved in his mouth? Honk! Terezi, why is Gamzee tied up on the floor? I was so worried about you, I thought he had gotten to you for sure. That is sweet of you, Carcat, but there was no need to worry. I cracked the case. With investigation skills like mine, it was inevitable. Haha. LMAO. Okay, well. It would have been nice if somebody told me what sort of preposterous stuff was taking place up here. I mean, what happened to Vriska? Why is she passed out on the stupid floor? It's because I punched her in the face. You what? You heard me. Okay, John, listen. First of all, shut your stupid mouth. I don't even know where to begin addressing the globe-numbing absurdity of your sudden presence of this meteor. Let's just awkwardly strafe along the perimeter of that humongous stink-belching trunk beast in the room, and let the violently uninhabited or uninhibited and nerd-grilling commence. Why did you punch Vriska in the face? I
I mean, not that I necessarily blame you, but still.
Carcat, take it easy. Here, read this.
What the heck is this?
It's all in the scarf, buddy. It's all in the scarf.
Get this nasty, stupid rag out of my proximity.
Hey, that's mine. Hi, Kanaya. Oh man, this is turning into a stupid circus. Honk! Shh! Ah, stupid clown. I should really get out of here. The timeline is already bone enough as it is without me hanging around.
What? We're leaving already?
I mean, I guess it doesn't matter that much if I'm here. We already changed history like almost completely. That was kind of the point. Vriska's not dead anymore, so that means... Wait, what does that actually mean?
What the heck are you talking about? What's this heck about Vriska being dead? Someone explain this stuff to me?
Vriska's dead?
No, she's asleep on the floor over there, that's what I'm saying.
So that means I'll never be able to get this life ring from Tavros. But I already have the rings, so I guess that doesn't matter? Oh, hi, Sullix. Oh, who's talking? Wait, does this actually mean Vriska's ghost stopped existing? Or is a ghost just going to keep existing in the dream bubbles because of reasons? Coquette, what is he doing here?
Wow, great question. Why don't you take a stupid number and get in line for that one? I've already get mine. The first number there is. An angry, trembly digit towering in a wreck, pointing directly at the trash-faced kingpin of inexplicably horse stuff himself. Gad!
Well, and if I never ended up meeting her ghost, I guess I never struck my hand in the house thing to get the red compounds in the first place. So, like, how? Gosh dang it, this is so...
Her ghost? It's talking about ghosts, everybody. Everyone listen. I'll surely explain why everything in a second now. This should be great.
Can someone please tell me who is talking?
Shh! Sullix, pipe down. It's about to spill the fart niblets. I can feel it.
Pat pat. Okay, guys, really. I messed with your timeline enough as it is. Sorry for clocking you, Vriska. If you can hear me in your dreams, haha, probably can't. But hey, I guess this means I get to meet alive you soon, instead of ghost you. I mean, that's pretty neat.
Egbert, don't you dare screw off!
Please tell her I'm sorry for punching her in the face, but also she's welcome for saving her life. I'll see you guys later, in 3 years to be precise.
What? No, don't. You stay the heck put. Do you hear me, you ugly PJ packy flap sniffing stuff infant?
Bye, dude. And we're gone. Honk! Shut up, clown. Huh? Look at Carcat. I suddenly don't understand anything, and am currently casting sincere doubt on the laughable insinuation that I, or anyone else, ever actually did for even a single moment. Kanaya, don't be such a dang noob. The explanation for all the stuff I just heard is so obvious. What is the explanation? Mother! Hacking! Shenanigans! Yep, that's basically what I've been saying this entire time of this game. Shenanigans, exactly. How do you describe Homestuck in one word? Shenanigans. That's how you describe it. And I love it for it too. Oh, we got the fireflies back. Back here. Oh, hi, John. Oh, look at that smile. And there's the ring. He gives it to her. Oh, look at that smile. Old hands. Oh, wow, he's taking the tree, too. He's taking the planet. He's taking everything. He's taking the whole screen. Oh my gosh, what's going on here? I remember now. So, I think I click. Remember what? I remember what happened to us. Jane's story helped jog my memory of the final moments. She's right. When I went to hijack the meteor, there was someone there I didn't expect to see. Who was it? I think Jane covered the who pretty well with her colorful description already. What's more interesting is, it made me realize I've been wrong all along. Wrong about what, Jade? We were never dead at all. We've been asleep. Zzz. Huh? Ah, we're back in Homestuck again, aren't we? Dang it! I wonder what that meant. Oh, hello. Just randomly appeared on here. Is this the new fast forward button or the new play button saying that we've done everything? Act 6, Act 6, Act 5. Let's go. This is the weirdest song in Homestuck. Did it just go da 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 da. We're playing Entertainer now? Oh my gosh, I can click on the skull. Why can I click on the skull? Oh, it just replays. Okay. Ah, so nice of you to join me. To join me for my masterpiece. The heck is going on here? The fruits of my artistic toils are finally at hand. You're welcome in advance for the narrative majesty you're about to witness. It costs literally millions of cow coins to produce, as well as most of my attention span for any further creative endeavors. But you will probably agree, tearfully, that is worth all of this expense, and more, to see my tiny actors of living putty dance. Get ready to get dazzled as I destroy the transcendental boundaries of unconventional media. That juju crash shouldn't be moving. Sorry, I bumped it. Let us begin. Look at the claymation stuff going on here. Did y'all ever see that show that came out? Was it on MTV? The claymation where they like fight each other in a wrestling ring and kill each other. Celebrity Deathmatch. That was what it called. God, that's been a long time. The tale of my masterpiece describes is basically a spoiler to the ending of things. It takes place in a future moment, long beyond when we, you, or I have any business seeing what happens. But I found out and learned of this spoiler. I saw it once on one of my planet's many screens, the land of colors, and the land of mayhem. It knows all, and it will show anything to any man who is willing to find the right key. And it turns out that just such a man is a man that is me. So I will show you what I saw. Now with the crude two-dimensional shapes of my computer pencil, but with the not with the crude two-dimensional shapes of my computer pencil, but with the lavish 2+ dimensional forms of my groundbreaking clay puppets. Behold, as I innovate objects of artistic expression, which you trashy heck munches never thought to pioneer before in a million years. Here's a shot of me bowing in advance for being great. There was also a video game, Claymation or something. It was like a fighting game with like clay people. It was weird. Ah yes, movie magic at its best. Oh. I will tell you what I saw in the screen. Believe me when I say that. When I say that it happened precisely as I show you here, shot for shot. This takes place after I get the magic rainbow eyes, and yet, still before I am huge and wear a dapper trench coat for winners. But as you can see, at this point in my rise to dominant invincibility, I'm feeling pretty chuffed about myself. The power is sick, and my special eyeballs are gnarly as can be. I would tell you I can hardly wait to be this cool, but as you know, I'm a man of patience and aplomb. Also, look closely. That's what it's got. I didn't even know that was there until just now. Sorry, that's like so small in the corner. Huh. You like, play and pause it. I got my Juju crest there, which I will win as some choice booty from victoriously slaughtering my denizen, King Yaldabaoth. Inside is a mighty weapon, which will come into play a little later. And my theater of wobbling puppet drama is like they say about the theater. If you see a Juju in Act 1, then the Juju will probably be used right away in Act 1. To make everything more exciting as soon as possible. Also, which I should mention. That's not how Chekhov's gun works. One more abandoned piece of swag in my possession. Looks like a little toneberry. I'm not sure how I came about this later. Much like the clockwork lasers and promo fashion jacket. It's a ring that found its way to me somehow. A golden ring of void. It becomes mine one day. The most beautiful ring. I never knew I always wanted, yet somehow preemptively coveted. It lets me stay close to the darkness, to vanish and appear again, in places I have no business screwing with, full of plump and meaty people, alive and living, who one day will plead with the gods, begging them to curse my name. Here I am lording it over my minions. The classic honk friend, my rabbit pal for life, and my floppy puppet buddy. I'm bossing them around, being the heck as always. Whatever. Oh, okay, that's who they are. The clown, the bunny, and the puppet. When suddenly, 8 buttholes snugged up in their goofy pajamas appear out of nowhere. For some wrestling royale with yours truly. They all steal a ride with the wind-prick snappy ghost magic to catch me unawares. And it worked. Judging from my skull expression, I was really, really surprised. But then... Ugh. My skull turns giddy and sinister, because I know in my heart that truly they are about to get owned. They are all frisky and ready to fight. I can tell they are psyched about this, like they have been planning it and biding their time, and now they think they are strong enough to overtake me. If only because of the surprisingness of the ambush. And maybe they are even right. Maybe they could beat me. They have a lot of fighting levels and magic boons now, just like me. But see, I don't even give them the chance. Like I said, I have a superior weapon. Suburb? And I see no reason not to use it right away. What would be the point of holding out? Suspense? Bull. I pulled out the big guns nigh instantaneously, because I think like a great winner. And like most things that are good, the thing has limitations. And rules and stuff. What the heck is going on here? It's like sucking them in. All jujus have rules. The cooler the juju, the trickier the rules. For one thing, this weapon could only be used against 4 guys at a time, because its shape has like 4 slots or something. So I choose my targets carefully. I select 4 of these jokers who I deem the greatest threat to me. The blue Philistine with the belligerent fist, of course, so he can't own me again, with hurtful insults to my art. And also the alpha male with his smooth ways. Say goodbye to him too. I couldn't risk messing with his sword, which I understand to be the only thing in reality that is poison to my invincibility. Because of an illegal ingredient. A white round circle of total knowledge. Oh, I targeted the 2 corresponding females as well. Because why not? The dog one is a nightmare of powers, and the orange one perturbs me with a dictionary blither. Good riddance to bad teens. And just like that, they were gone. The soul's trapped in my juju forever. This solves one problem for me, but starts another. The juju, when its shapes are filled, changes in nature. It stops being a weapon I can use ever again. It's weird and a bit lame, but you can't be too picky about awesome jujus. You have to take the good with the bad, and once I used it, it became mysteriously intangible. Like a hole, a gap in the teeth of my story that now exists as a dangerous liability to me personally. It can only ever be used as a weapon against me. From now on, such is what Yellowbroth, the great lewd snake, will tell me about the juju when we meet. So after using it, it made me nervous. So in the blink of an eye, I trapped it back in the chest and banished it away, where no one would ever find it, deep in the bowels of the furthest ring, using my ring-based communion with the void. Poof. Good luck digging that one up, haters. It's never going to happen. With the first 4 banished, the team of heroes was cut in half, to be much easier for me to devastate. A smutty swordsman, an underpants wimp, and 2 flippant bimbos? I would call it a cakewalk. But then you are this cocky and brash. You don't walk, you strut. No matter what kind of dessert you find under your feet. I should also relevantly mention, I am still in possession of this swordsman's juju. His floppy friend of childhood. The one which I recognize to be an empty husk. He demands from me that he wants it back. Presumably for emotional support. I can no way blame him. Keep an eye on this one. The foreshadowing of him is pretty important for later. And now is when the pummeling begins. The fracas is loud and large. Power levels are off the charts. You can't even follow what's happening with your own eyes. But I'm mostly toying with them now. Sound effects so weird. It's almost like it's him making the sound effects. That's what like I'm imagining. He's purposely making these sound effects to make it sound like this. It's all too easy. I'm sorry, hold on. It's all too easy. For an ascendant lord boy like me, I have a platter full of knuckle sandwiches to go around, plus other human food products you're familiar with, but also involving knuckles to make the punching metaphor work. There is more than enough to satisfy every hungry fist deserver. And I know what you're thinking, that I have a reputation for having a problem of unfair cruelty that goes at silly ladies more than great gentlemen, to which I take great offense. But still, let it be unconditionally accepted that I am a fair man who listens to criticism and works ever and always to improve my masterful craft and my tremendous decency. So, I have committed, through a pledge of personal beautification, to try doing less misogyny and start doing more prosogyny. In fact, I love sogyny, and I will FIGHT anyone who disagrees from that. Henceforth, look, all bodily terrorism is being dealt in a precisely equal and respectable way, both to feeble foe and top-tip gent alike. I'm ruining them, really. It's not a contest. They are a bunch of pitiful, emotional children, and I am a premier, invincible titan of roughhouse brutality. It's too easy. Speedboy is down for the count, because I slapped him gingerly. The masked floozy is looking a bit woozy, haha. The cake maid took one dub too many and has to lie down for an overweight nap. This leaves me, mano and mano, against the anime prince in his nonsense trousers. It was a pretty good fight between us. Because he's strong, and I admire that, why shouldn't I let battle happen for longer when two tough dudes are involved, strutting their stuff, but in the end, his sharp glasses and sword machismo weren't enough. I got the supreme drop on his powerful body with my wrestling moves. My overconfidence was my Achilles' downfall, though. I made, admittedly, the amateur's boner. I turned my back on the body. The crybaby in yellow panties got upset with me, that I was wailing so excellently on his increasingly battered pretty boy ninja stud. And by upset, whoa. I mean, he threw a full-fledged tantrum of pure hope. The hope, my God. It was blinding. Beautiful, even. Okay, maybe the cotton isn't doing it justice. Oh yeah, maybe that just looks stupid. You know, you try things and sometimes it just looks like heck. Let's call this my one and only screw up in history. Well, my second maybe. Second only to understanding this sad sack wuss of hope. Who knew that such a simpering charlatan had such an outburst stowed in his grisly bosom? Clearly, not I. Even though I had the information well in advance, it was just that surprising. It seems that hope power is overwhelming. Whoa. Even to the clockwork man junk, it looked like I thought I could use my rainbow seizure field to overpower his massively gay hope bubble. Alas, it was my perfectly justified hubris which bit me in the behind. In the end, even though I'm pretty sure I must have known this outcome was going to happen, it can still be worth it to get owned, if it means having a lot of self-esteem hubris about yourself. And so the English boy deals me my first defeat ever, since ascending as an invincible Technicolor Time Kid. I get dunked as... and land square on my bottom. I remained prone for several minutes, staring at the ceiling, blinking a bit, pondering where things went wrong in my life, how I, the Lord of Time, could experience such woeful ownage. There is no bodily harm, of course, except to my incredible ego, which is a fate worse than getting broken bones. So I just lie there, thinking sadly, achieving some depression. I'm sure at this point I turn to thoughts of respect. Respect for the pains behind pretty legged page. And his maybe accidental prowess. I misestimated him, and admiration happens in my breast. Maybe I'll jack his swagger too, as he once did mine. Maybe after a lifetime of utterly deserved humiliation, sobbing, and spontaneous urination, he's earned that much. The clue here is that I steal his name. God, you thick, stupid hex. Why do I bother with such subtext or fine literacy nuance? God, dang it, God! I take his name later. English. That's me later. That's my name. You stupid brainless hex. Holy moly, you are dumb as bozos come. God! Meanwhile, Strider regroups from his trouncing. And sees his chance to do away with me for good. He knows by now that he can't kill me, but can do his next best thing, which is to banish my soul. He's hurt bad and is slow to use his pink soul killing spell. This gives me time to rebound from my shameful butt whooping too, and pull my sorry butt out of the own zone. So I get up and... Horses? I nearly get the drop on him before he releases his spell, but then... What's this? There's a commotion. The haunting sound of neighs. Except the robot neighs? This is when the horses come into play. The gosh dang horses. How truly and utterly ironic that my very demise could be in the proximity of such horses. What? No, really. What? I don't follow that. I'm still not following it, to be honest. I'll have to think it over. I'm thinking it over right now, and I have a feeling I'll be thinking it over for the rest of my life. Perhaps we all will. Wait. It should be robots. Anyway. Hold on while I paint the horses to look like metal horses. Dang. The work of a craftsman is never done. So basically... Oh, look at them. I don't know what the heck is going on. So I'm really distracted. I'm saying to myself, this is ominous as heck. Nothing good can either follow or precede an event such as this, and then that's when it happens. The sweaty, muscular ghost appears out of nowhere. Flicks! I have no idea who he is or where he came from. Judging from the face of the guys, they don't either. Or nobody sees us coming. It's a total ambuscade, and my skeleton jaw is dropped as heck. He pins me in place with his ripped muscles, and I'm completely immobilized. Probably because of his strength, but also due to my awe and admiration. I just can't move. This gives Dirk just the time he needs. Almost looks like our rabbit friend with the 2 ears here. Whoa! Look at that! To do his flamboyant pink spell. It owns me completely, but sadly, to Dirk maybe, it also owns the muscle hero. Both of our souls are consumed by the enchantment. I think he thought he could destroy my soul. But he bit off more than his flashy skull could chew. So he used his irony again, and stuck my soul in his juju exactly the way... Stuck my soul in the juju. Exactly the way I stuck his buddies in my juju. The one I got from Yodelburger. It's like poetic justice, I guess. Except puppetry instead of poetry. So, puppetic justice. Oh yes, I like that. That's good. The muscle ghost came along for the ride, and I guess his soul got trapped in there too. I have no idea what that means. Honestly, it's disturbing as heck, and I prefer not to dwell on its greater ramifications to my long-term existence. Maybe it's good, or maybe it's dumb. Maybe it's good and dumb, or smart and bad. There are many words things can be when they're confused. At this point, his beloved Juju is no longer a hollow vessel. It is very much crowded in there, chock full of souls, belonging to hardcore brawling brutes, and he knows it. The puppet is now a problem to do away with, just like my Juju was. So they do the same basic thing. They get their drunkard sorceress of void to banish the puppet once and for all, into the darkness, never to be found again by probing hands of meat. Yes, never to be found. but not never resurface. Oh no. You see, my soul is a tenacious one. I know this fact firsthand because it has been inside my brain all of my life. It's a real mother hecker, I'll tell you that much. The puppet's essence will flop and flutter through the shadows for eternity, surfacing in the nightmares of the unsuspecting. Weaseling its way into the hearts of yucky, hecky children, and when its infiltration in that universe has taken hold, the seed will have been planted, and it will pave the way for my emergence, to wreak my badness from universe to universe to universe. Each one will fall, and each time I will get stronger, and older, and bigger, and buffer. Oh, yes! It will be time. It will be time indeed for me to get. Whoa! Rit! Flicks! Copyright warning, this is important. The next S page on the page after the next one contains copyrighted music. It causes video demonetization or even complete video takedowns of class. Please be careful. Okay, so please note what this is saying. So yeah, if I have to mute it, please understand that this is why. I don't really mind the video demonetization so much. It's not like I make a lot of money on my channel. I mean, we're a really small channel still, so it's not a big deal. But the video takedowns, this is a big deal. So I gotta play this cautiously because if the video gets taken down, then there's a giant hole in my series. So I'm gonna have to mute it, unfortunately. The next S page on the page after the next one. So after the next one. And now, if you'll excuse me, I must put down the toys and ways of a child and confront the big things of becoming a huge man. By dueling the supreme beast of my legend land, his serpentine eminence, Yogurt Boner himself. I am about to go fight him now. So this is the last time you'll ever hear my excellent voice. I will duel and crush my slithering sexual snake boss to finish what I started when I stepped my metal foot into this children's farce. I will do that because I want to. And when that is said and done, and you see me at the peak of a mountain of trophies, resting on my throne of prizes, I want to get to tell them that I did what I want to do. So if you remember just one thing I say, or so many great things said by me, please remember this. I want to play a game. Wait, what? How does this have my name in it? Wait, what? Huh? FlightlessBird mental. How does this? How does this have my name in it? What the heck? How is this possible? Because I could have sworn when I put in my name in the beginning, I put in FlightlessBird_YT, which was my channel name. I don't think I put in my name, FlightlessBird. So how does it say FlightlessBird mental breakdown? How the heck is going on here? All right, well, let's have a mental breakdown together, I guess. Would you like to play a game? Oh, it's becoming English. What's with the honk, though? Hello? Dude, I need to rewatch this back a few times. So it's playing this Saw music, which is called Hello Zap. The Saw is a do 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 do. You know, when they go to reveal something. So if you want to hear that music in the background, just put this on in the background when you watch this video. Find out what's up with the title. Click here for an explanation. You were secretly given a personalized copy of the YouTube mod. This little personalization was done by Enter0. Hey, how about that? The real title of this page is MSPA Reader Mental Breakdown. Oh, hey, thank you, Entra. Hey, how about that? My own personal, like, version of the YouTube mod. Hey, that's so cool. Thank you, my friend. And I need to go rewatch this. So yeah, my, like, brain is spinning. I'm exploding. I feel like I just got out of a Saw movie. When I had to watch this Saw, I just literally sit there dumbfounded, like, what? Really? How? Huh? Wait, what? Huh? Yeah, I need time to process. Give me time to process. I'll be back. Give me time to process. I'll be back. Much love to you all, my friends. Thank you all for everything. Hope you have a wonderful, fantastic, amazing, awesome day. And until next time, on a continued blind let's play of Homestuck. Woo, where we get into N6X6 Intermission 5. So long. And take care. Thank you for watching this video and being the #1 YouTube community in all of YouTube. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you would like to see next. I always love to hear from you. And remember that you matter, you are brilliant, and you are loved. Always be true to yourself and never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.